Hey everyone, it is J-Box Travel Reviews here and welcome back to another video. And today we're in the river city of New Zealand, Whanganui. But we're not going into Whanganui itself, we're actually just checking out the Whanganui River from a unique wooden elevator that still operates today to a riverboat museum. This place has it all. Let's go and see what we can find. Kicking off the tour, which is with probably the most famous way to see the Whanganui River, is the Waimarie paddle steamer. Now I do know that you have to book to go on this, but I've had quite a few of my family and friends do it, and they say it is a once in a lifetime experience. Seeing the views from the river in a unique paddle steamer that not many people know about is pretty special to go down it. Right by the dock of the Waimarie paddle steamer is the Riverboat Centre Museum, which basically shows historic photos and items about the Waimarie paddle steamer. So if you're wanting to do everything there is to do in Whanganui, I'd definitely give this a recommendation, and especially if you're going on there and get some history before you actually go on there. For a fun and unique travel experience in the river city, why not board one of Whanganui's heritage trams? Now this was actually in operation from 1912 to 1949 from the city to Castlecliff, one of the suburbs of Whanganui. This is done by Corporation Tramways. Next we're going to have a look at the Whanganui River Information Centre. And this is the place where you can book the Waimarie paddle steamer, as well as the train, ferry and bus journeys. This is where you can get pamphlets for regional attractions. Another thing that Whanganui is very well known for is glassworks. They've got the New Zealand Glassworks Studio here in Whanganui, and this is just an example of some glasswork featured in the eyesight. For the kids, they've got native species puzzles, kindly donated by the Department of Conservation. This is where you can also pick up some New Zealand souvenirs. So we're just here at the eyesight and we've just found this amazing poster of Kiwiana food. Like we've got fish and chips there, we've got Tip Top ice cream, LMP, which is like a more lemony Sprite, milk bottles, wheat bix, all the stuff that is associated with New Zealand food. So I'm going to get this and put it in my bedroom on my wall. Now we're heading up to those two towers which house the elevator shaft of the Jury Hill elevator. And that's where we're heading to, the elevator entrance. We're going to take the fast way by going over the bridge that goes directly over the river and the boardwalk. Be warned, if you're eating your lunch here, be careful of the wild inhabitants, the wild seagulls. Look at them, they're all over the boardwalk. Now let's go up the Jury Hill elevator. There are two ways of getting up here. You can either go on the elevator or up these stairs. I think I know what option I'll do. Greeting you as you go along these footpaths leading up to the tunnel are these unique Maori carvings. Now this tunnel opened in the height of World War I, 1916. We're about to go up a 105-year-old elevator, and that's pretty cool. Now the weird thing about going down here is every time you say something it sort of meets you back and like 1 second. So it goes right down to the end of the tunnel, then comes back. So it's kind of delayed, but it's quite fun. You kind of feel like you're in like an underground bunker or something. Now this is new. I've seen the white lights, but I think we're about to go into purple. You can really hear the echo as you go down the tunnel. We're almost at the end here and you can sort of hear it because it's a solid wall there, so it bounces off from where we were, and the purple is just starting again. And here's a little update on pricing. It is $2 an adult to go up this. Youth, so that'll be me, it's 50 cents. And children are free, and you can get a concession ticket if you're a local, and that costs $15. Now we have to press the button to make the lift come. I think I can hear it.
Guess you don't get to be too worried about the weather doing this.
No, you don't. It's pretty much staying here, out of the sunlight.
Now that we're up at the top, you've got some history information of how it goes. It's operated by this equipment in the motor room. It's pretty amazing to think that we've just been down that shaft. It's pretty bumpy. I would quite expect that from a 105-year-old elevator, but it's quite a smooth ride, apart from bumps as you're going up. So just some history. It opened in 1919, so as we said it was 105 years old. The tunnel that we just went down is 213 metres long, and the shaft is 66 metres tall and is unique for its kind in the world, so it's the only one in the world. How cool is that? And we just rode it. And this is why you should come up here for this amazing view. Look at the river. It's so beautiful, like it's so long. And you can also see the city, like you can see the Countdown supermarket, but it's pretty amazing just to see how far the river goes. Like there's the bridge, that's where we just were at the eyesight. I definitely recommend this for anyone. If you're a local or if you're just visiting Whanganui, this is definitely a must do if you're in the city. That orange building we saw from the riverfront is actually a spiral staircase viewing platform to get even more aerial views of the city. And if you're driving, well then you go up Fordell Road, and basically you come out right by where the water tower was. Now right by the river is the Whanganui Riverside markets, which happen every Saturday 9 to 1 in the afternoon, and it's basically food makers and craft makers. And we just got a bag of macarons from there. So there's heaps of things you can get there. The smells there are wonderful from different cultures of food. So highly recommend this if you're coming here. Now we're at what could quite possibly be the coolest playground in New Zealand, Kowhai Park. So here we are on the railway, pretty similar to the Eastern Railway. There's Origin. Quite a bit faster. Really castle. We're about to go into a tunnel. On over the bridge. Now this is something you don't see every day. It's a whale. Here you've got a concrete jet boat and a rocket ship, which is pretty cool. People can actually sit in it. Now here's something you don't see every day. Some sculptures of pencils just on the road, and in the distance, if I zoom in, you can get a great view of that water tower we saw up at Jury Hill. Here is a memorial sculpture representing the mountains and the sea. So thank you for watching this video where I showed you the best things to do beside the Whanganui River, and we had a fantastic time. Now if you do all the things that we did, it's probably going to take you about 2 hours to do the full loop, but even if you count the things we didn't do, like the riverboat museum, there's heaps of things that you can do here, so don't take this video as just all the things you can do. There's so much more. If you have any questions about the Whanganui River attractions, please let me know in the comments and I'll do my best to answer them. And don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and we'll see ya in the next one.